What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so it's time for some more feel-good moments, man. We got a video here. I will have a link down in the description box below so y'all can check out the channel. This is 45 animals that ask people for help and kindness. This should be some real good feel-good moments right here. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Humans do terrible things every day, but animals still don't lose their faith in them. After all, a person may be the last hope for a doomed kitten or a predator that has become prey. But will that human dare to help? Watch these animals that ask people for help till the very end to find out the answer. This dog was abandoned on the side of the road just because she gave birth to puppies. Her newborns were doomed, and she knew it, until this random passerby decided to intervene.
Wow, dang, that's crazy. They got rid of the mom and the puppies, but she stood by their side. Man, luckily somebody came along and rescued. Oh my goodness. What? One of my favorite things is when animals, pets have these type of backstories from where they went through whatever trauma they went through, and then someone came along and wanted to adopt them. Those are some of the best stories to me, man. You sit there and you look at this dog, and it's almost like they lived this movie life.
To some, the pups were trash, but to him, they became family.
Look at them.
When this horse was abandoned, it was the best thing that had ever happened to her because she had been locked up for 10 years without any care whatsoever by her owners.
No.
Look at how happy she is to have a shower.
She was so filthy. Look at her hooves, man. Look how they've grown. Oh my God. See, they have to be taken care of. I ain't never seen no hooves like that before. Man, 10 years. Nobody took care of her. Her body, filthy. Oh my God, this poor thing.
The horse's hooves were so overgrown that she could barely walk. The volunteers had to cut them down piece by piece, which made it painful for her to even stand. But the mare got through it, and just look at her now.
She's running? Oh man, I bet she hasn't ran in years. It was hard for her to walk. It was painful for her to walk with those hooves.
Imagine what it's like for a mother to hear the cry of her child and not be able to help. She was sure that the man was there to harm her baby, but she had him all wrong.
Come on, you're nearly back through.
There you go.
Look. Here, look. You're all right. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Go and protect your baby. You're feeling a bit calmer?
After a bombing, the man...
Aww. There was nothing that mother was going to be able to do. Luckily, a good Samaritan came by and helped. Oh. My faith in humanity restored.
living here lost everything. His dog didn't even have time to run out of the house. The odds were slim that the pup was still alive, but rescuers didn't lose hope. And then, a miracle.
Got the little puppy. Oh, the puppy's so scared. You saw him, he was shaking. Poor baby. Oh.
Went to see what his dogs were barking about and heard a tiny kitten crying for help.
Oh, look at the little baby. It's all by itself.
It looks like a happy ending, but if he hadn't decided to come back the next day, these two wouldn't have survived.
Oh, he came back the next day and found more. Look, you got your siblings all together again.
Didn't get any worse for this abandoned dog.
Oh,
and
no.
then
What
he
happened?
got electrocuted. The next 5 minutes of his life were critical, but he made it.
Oh, good. There you go, there you go, there you go. Woo! That was
We
scary.
don't know how this cow ended up in a canal, but we do know that it would have been impossible to get her out without heavy equipment. Luckily, these workers weren't afraid to stop what they were doing.
Oh, wow, they fully scooped her up. I didn't think they were going to be able to pull that off. Got her.
Two cubs and their mother could become a hearty meal for a pack of wolves, if not for the courage of one forester.
A forester? Talking about this man? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's crazy. This man is so bold. Yo, is he a hunter? I'm thinking maybe he wasn't. Maybe he would have been shooting after the wolves if he had a gun. He's yelling at them. Yo, that's so crazy to see. Like, that would have been nature taking its course, right? These are wolves. They're hunters, hunter-gatherers. They're going to go hunt for this food. They spotted some bears. They go their target. But this man was there to save these bears instead of letting nature take its course. That's crazy.
This kitten was using the last of its strength to cling to life, but it only had minutes left.
Oh,
the veterinarian had to...
Oh, man, you can tell, too. Ah, crap. I feel like something just crawled on my back. But this little cat is struggling, is wanting to survive. You can see the fight in it.
Do all he could to save the creature, but Tarzan didn't give up.
Look at him. He don't want to give up.
Live.
They called him Tarzan. Look, he's so tiny.
Something spooked this kangaroo so much that it sat in the water all night. It could no longer move due to hypothermia, and people had to carry it out themselves.
I was wondering, because I'm like, the kangaroo isn't that far from shore that where it can't just climb up out the water, but it was suffering from hypothermia and it couldn't move. Wow.
You know, it doesn't want to let them go.
Look at it.
Oh, he's thinking, yeah.
Oh, he's so appreciative of the human. He's like, thank you. Thank you.
The local resident.
That's the other thing that warms my heart so much is when you see the connection that the animal has with the owner after being rescued, or not the owner, but the person that rescues them. It's like these animals have feelings. They have feelings. They have emotions. Ah, man. And then, you think about like whenever you see those countless cases of people rescuing dogs and stuff, and how the dogs maybe have been tormented by their previous owners, and how the dogs become so fearful of humans, and then it learns to love and trust the human all over again. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Found a dog tied to a tree and were horrified. His entire head was covered in ticks, and he was utterly helpless. Luckily, now he's in the hands of professionals.
All those ticks on them.
Look at this transformation.
Woo! Look at him. Look at him. No, tick-free, grown up and happy.
Check out this enormous
being loved by a human
fin. It belongs to a 10-ton whale that got stuck in the mud in shallow water. It wouldn't have lasted until the tide came back in, so these kind folks stayed with it.
A beached whale. Oh no. That's the term for when whales go up to shore and they get stuck on the land or stuck on the beach, called beached whales. I'll never forget that because I got into a whole argument with my mom about beached whales. Is that the same whale back in the water?
Freezing to death is a terrible fate, but these donkeys miraculously survived the night at negative 40 degrees.
Negative 40 degrees, and they're just posted up, not knowing where to go. If having anywhere to go, they just had to stand there and suffer. Woo! A negative 104 degrees Fahrenheit? No way, no. Where in the world could it possibly get that cold? I wouldn't. I would shrivel up.
Celsius. Returning them to their previous owners was out of the question, but at least now they'll have a new home.
Look at that. Y'all need to put some firewood nearby so they can get warm.
These elephants block people's way to ask them for help.
Oh, yo.
They somehow realized that a vehicle was the only thing that could get the 8-month-old baby out of the pen.
Oh, man. That smart elephant. Oh. Super smart to think that this elephant knows that a human can help in this situation. So I gotta get the attention of a human. Gotta get the attention of some humans that can help my baby. Ah, smart elephants. And I hate that poachers try to take as many from us as they can each year.
Girl.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
The way he immediately ran to his mother just breaks my heart.
Look at him. Look at him reconnect. They seem so happy. Oh.
Humans shouldn't interfere with wildlife, but when this mountain vulture was left without a mother, people decided to take a chance. For 136 days, they fed the bird with a drone until it could fly on its own.
Oh, wow.
Mama Drone is no longer needed.
Wow. That's crazy. So they went on ahead and got up there and flew a drone with food to that baby bird. Oh, no, that's crazy. I'm surprised that they didn't want to go the extra step, making it easier for themselves by just taking the bird out of its habitat and taking care of it at home and then re-releasing it to the wild. They're like, no, we're going to leave it in its habitat and feed them that way. Wow. Wait, I got to see that story again. That's... To think that that ever happened. Wow. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys.
Humans shouldn't interfere with wildlife, but when this mountain vulture was left without a mother, people decided to take a chance. For 136 days, they fed the bird with a drone until it could fly on its own.
For 136 days? It took that long for that bird to fly on his own. I would have been like, dang, it's been a month. You still can't fly yet? That's a long time.
The drone is no longer needed.
Half the year.
This squirrel is convulsing while having a heart attack.
Not really, but...
This man makes a heroic attempt to bring the squirrel back to life.
Wait, the squirrel was having a heart attack?
He gave it a heart massage and glucose to drink until the poor thing could gather its strength.
Oh, no.
And it decided to stay with him.
Aww.
This guy couldn't think of another way.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't tell me that squirrel doesn't have some sort of emotion, man. You can't tell me that squirrel doesn't have some sort of emotion. Wow. It decided to stay with the man that saved his life.
To save this fox, except to throw a rope down to it. Apparently, this is the Einstein of foxes.
Yeah, he don't get it. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Now you can get up out of here. Run. Scare away.
Jump landed a kangaroo and some barbed wire.
Dang.
It's scary to
both feet.
think that if this man hadn't found him first, predators would have had the easiest buffet of their
Oh,
lives.
yo, for real though. But what's out there in Australia that hunts kangaroos? What predators do they have?
This is what happens when builders carelessly pour leftover tar right out on the ground.
Oh, that's crazy! Yo, was the dog not barking its head off? Look at it. It's almost completely submerged and under tar. That is so toxic.
It was so bad that this dog literally had to be pulled out of the ground with an excavator. It was really hard on him, but look at him now. This couple saw a koala in the middle of the road whose house had been completely destroyed by fire. They decided to take her with them on a once-in-a-lifetime ride to a place that would become her new home.
Look at it. Go. Climb the tree.
A sick puppy begged for help from every person that walked by, but everyone pushed her away because of how she looked. Everyone except this guy. He knew that this good girl could be cured and that she was worth it.
Don't do it.
No. Oh, I'm fighting back the tears, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, I put myself in the shoe of this puppy. Or should I say the paws? I put myself in the paws of this puppy. Walking up to so many different people. Just begging and wanting to be loved and nurtured and taken care of. Sickly. Oh, man. In my past life, I was a poodle. I remember that. I don't know why. I was a little dark grayish black poodle. And I just remember that from my past life. That's why I felt some type of way, man. I was like, no.
Don't do it.
Look at her, running happy.
Okay, she's doing it.
Look at
This
her.
wolf got caught in a trap and had become the prey, but this man decided to risk his life, not for a trophy, but to save the animal's life.
Wolf, you gotta let him do it. You gotta let him. He's trying to save you. The wolf is probably thinking, "Oh, you're the one that set this trap. Now you're here to collect." He's trying to save you, buddy.
The wolf
There
seems
you
to
go.
be in awe that humans would do such a thing.
Yeah. He's like, "What? You saved me? Go, buddy."
When this woman rushed to the aid of a kangaroo, she didn't fully understand what an incredible thing she was doing. A 7-month-old baby was fighting for its life in the mother's pouch, and now it'll have a new mother.
Oh, little baby. Wait a minute. Was the mother kangaroo dead? And the woman just decided, let me check the pouch to see if there's a baby kangaroo or Rui inside. And she found one and was able to save it. Oh, man.
A herd of camels had traveled a very long distance through the desert until these people stopped them to give them a good drink. You see, camels can walk about 160 kilometers without drinking, but these animals were already at their limit.
Oh, yo. There's so many of them. That's crazy. Camels are like the horses of... Where are they? Arabia? I don't even know where these camels are. But that's crazy. They can go 100 miles without having water. My car can't even do that. Or can it? Yeah, it can do about 300 miles on a full tank. I don't know. But I
No
can't.
idea how this goat ended
I can't even do 1 mile without a sip of water.
up on the power lines, but one thing's for certain. Its life was entirely in these people's hands.
How the heck did this thing get up there like that?
Get the animal down, but failed and went straight to plan B.
What's plan B? Don't you dare try to touch that. Oh, you gonna slide it down? That's crazy. Oh, that works. How did it get up there?
So you're old enough now.
How? Did it get caught on the power line and slid his way up?
Kids, but when it comes to your house, you immediately call mommy for help. Well, the ducks aren't different from humans.
Yo, the fact that the ducks are taking these sticks to make their nest, that is crazy.
A goose without a beak can't eat, even if the food is right in front of it. But this
Oh,
poor
wow, that's crazy. Poor thing.
thing is lucky to be the first goose in history to have a 3D printed beak.
No, they made a beak prosthetic. Wow. And it's working.
This little dolphin wasn't
You see how they colored it to make it look more realistic? Man. Yo, look at this tiny dolphin.
strong enough to fight the waves, but then this man gave it a helping hand.
Thank you, human being. Thank you.
Believe
I love to see it. I love to see it because you can easily just walk away and ignore something or think that it's none of your business or it's not your place. But if you can do something to help an animal or a person, as long as it's not going to put you in harm's way, lend that hand, because I'm pretty sure you would want it lended to you in your time of need.
it or not, this moose approached humans on its own to ask for some water, and he was in luck.
Man, he was
This little
thirsty.
fox was in serious trouble and made the bravest decision of its life.
Oh wow, I didn't know what I was looking at first, but it's a fox and it's got his head stuck in a jar.
It took to the road hoping that humans would help, and it worked.
Bloop. It's a little puppy fox too, little baby, little thing.
Watch as this man saves a baby bird from
Oh, look
thirst.
at him.
Moments like this make my heart melt.
Look at him, drink it, drink the water.
It's hard to think of a worse fate for a wolf than this. Out of desperation, he began
Yo, how is that? Oh, I thought that was his tail. That's his leg.
to howl for help from anyone who could hear him. Luckily,
Help me.
humans heard him first.
There you go, baby. Run it off. He gone. He is gone. He is not gonna slow down until he get to his wolf pack.
Imagine that you're a huge cobra and you come to a man for a drink and he gives you a shower. Some people are idiots. This dog
I'm like, bro, you ain't even letting the dang old snake drink the water. What is you doing?
needed constant care, but it was abandoned instead. It made its way to a random house and hoped for the best. Ended up
Yo, this dog got dreads, man.
in good hands. Check out this transformation.
Woo. Yo, that dog's like, yo, this feels so good. He's like, please get all of this off of me. You don't know how much poop I got locked in my fur. Oh, you washing me too? Yeah. Look at him, poor baby. You can tell he ain't got no energy.
The island where a giraffe named Asiwa had lived all her life was rapidly sinking into water teeming with crocodiles. The best solution was to escort the animal to a safe
Oh, wow. Really, though? For real? This place is going underwater.
place on a raft. The Ruko Reserve Team had been planning this rescue operation.
It's funny how they know that if they keep the eyes covered of certain animals like giraffes, alligators, crocodiles, obviously, you cover their eyes, it calms them down.
For several months, and it worked. These dogs were simply left behind after a flood, but this guy
Yo, these dogs trying to keep their head above water.
refused to leave the area until he had taken everyone with him.
Wow. He got them just in the nick of time, because had that water kept getting higher...
If you think cancer's just a human thing, check out this 22-year-old great pied hornbill named Yari. A small crack in his beak eventually led to the whole thing being removed. Doctors managed to make a prosthesis, and it was such a good fit that the bird even dyed it yellow with a special pigment from his tail. Everyone had assumed that this dog was just pregnant, but it turned out that almost 10 liters of fluid had accumulated inside
no.
it. Fortunately, one person actually noticed and was able to get the dog some help.
Wow. Wow, this dog had all that fluid on it. Goodness gracious, that was a whole lot.
Just look at how this crowd of strangers rallied together when a 10-meter whale suddenly washed ashore. Moments like this restore my faith in humanity.
Oh man, what are you saying? This is one of the biggest restorers of faith in humanity I've ever seen. A whale washes ashore, is beaching, like I told you before, a beach whale, and all these people come out there to push it back in. Oh man, I could cry right now. This is a once in a lifetime moment, not opportunity, moment. And these people will never forget this. Wow. Could you imagine?
A run-in with a poacher cost this eagle its beak, along with its ability to eat. But a consultation with some caring doctors gave the bird a new lease on life.
Like, wow, they did that one really good.
A
That you see that daggone eagle from a distance, you would never think in your life that it had a prosthetic beak.
led to this dog getting buried up to its neck in soil for 2 whole days and began crying for help. As soon as passersby dug her out, they discovered the true reason for her panic.
Oh, her puppies were in there too? What? 2 days them puppies were buried, them little newborns? Oh my God, they were able to get them out too. They were under that, poor things. Look at them. I want to adopt her and the puppies.
And now it's time to ask you, has your faith in humanity been restored?
Yes. Yes, it has. This was awesome, man. Gosh, look at all the great help that these human beings did for this planet that we share with these animals. Man, this is so good. Gosh. All right, we're going to end it on this note, man. I think this is a good video for us to go out on tonight. Y'all be safe. Happy Friday. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. See ya.